So can you share with us just a bit of advice for those persons, not me, but those persons.
You don't want the advice?
I mean, I can take it for when I do decide to get married. But for those persons looking to make that next step, just give a bit of general advice for persons that are looking to get married as it relates to combining their finances.
All right. The title of the series is The
M in marriage is money. Yes.
Correct. Now, while that is a true statement,
right,
because money is very important when it comes to marriages, actually money problems can be some of the biggest sources of stress.
I could imagine.
In a marriage. I think what would help mitigate that is if you realize that the M in marriage is also mutual.
I like that.
Right?
I love that.
Right? Besides being a legacy name for our company, the mutual in this part is that really and truthfully when you come together as a married couple, what you should realize is, as the good book says, is that a man should leave his wife. Sorry, a man should leave his, not his wife. The man should leave his mother.
Definitely not that part.
Yeah, correct. A man should leave his mother and cleave to his wife, and the two become one flesh.
Okay.
So therefore, yes, you will have your individual. Obviously have your individual differences of opinion, differences in personality, that sort of thing. But you have come together and realized that you're looking to chart a life together,
right,
a lifelong journey, and therefore, all your goals should be linked and your efforts should be tied or unified towards achieving this goal, your common goals. That in mind, that means also your money, because your money is going to be your greatest resource in achieving a lot of your goals.
True.
So therefore, what you should do is you should sit down and realize that, okay, what we're going to do is if we pool, I might have my money, you might have your money, but if we pool our resources,
right,
we have a greater resource to work together.
Makes sense.
So the budgeting should go along together. What we would need to do when you are married, sometimes you have to subjugate your own personal desires for the greater good. I'm not saying that you might necessarily have to stop going to the nail lady or the hair lady.
Yeah, your hair is done.
Obviously, you want to stop. Obviously, you want to stop.
But you have to compromise and meet each other halfway.
Correct. So you don't. Completely. So what you should try to avoid is making unilateral decisions.
Okay.
Like I may be driving and may say, you know something, those rims look really good on my car. Yes, they might. But then you can't just wreck the budget, the mutual budget.
And just go and buy without consulting with your wife on,
Correct. Right.
Okay.
And what happens that you will actually be accountability partners for each other. You can actually stop one another from making those decisions that when you were single, footloose and fancy free, you could pass and see a nice pair of shoes and just decide I can buy them. Even though you know that it's going to offset your budget, now you have another person to be accountable for. Right?
I love that.
As I said earlier, you should start your retirement plans together because I believe you would want to retire together.
Despite even if there is a big age difference.
Yes,
or not.
Correct.
Okay.
And you would want that, both your mutual expectations for your retirement lifestyle, you could actually plan those out and that sort of thing.
Right.
And know, therefore, what would be a good, you have a good idea of how much money you should have stockpiled to finance that lifestyle that you want to live.
Okay.
All right. Another option, like I said, is that you would know, you will come to the decision on if there are going to be kids, how many kids there are going to be, and so on. And then that will help you put things in place and strategize how much you will need to save for the educational expenses for those children and so on.
Definitely.
Right?
Got it.
Right.
So the M in marriage is money, but it sometimes means mutual.
Right.
Okay, got it. I love that bit of advice. So we're here now at the end of our episode. Thank you so much, Patrick. It was a pleasure having you. I think we have a bit of tips that we can definitely work with if we're looking to make that next big step. And if you have any questions for Patrick, feel free to email us at thebluetable@sagicor.com. Thank you.